I don't recall any other shonen manga that has given its fans as many blue balls as Boruto. It has been over 7 years since the Boruto and Kawaki fight scene atop the Hokage monument. That's right, the Boruto manga came out in May 2016, and only now are we getting a glimpse of the time skip. Honestly, it feels surreal to talk about because a part of me can't believe it's finally happening. We are currently 20 volumes into the manga. To give you an idea, part 1 of Naruto was 28 volumes long, and if we include Naruto Shippuden, then the entire Naruto manga was 72 volumes long. Of course, Boruto isn't going to be anywhere near as long, but something interesting Ikemoto once said is that he wants Boruto to have around 30 volumes. This would put the entire Naruto franchise at 100 volumes in total. Kind of neat. But if we consider when Kishimoto-sensei first started, he thought Naruto would be around 10 to 15 volumes long. Plus, the fact that the man with the pen right now is Kishimoto himself, it is reasonable to believe that Boruto can go for another 7 years. And that's what we're going to talk about in this video. What is the story of Boruto going to be from here on out? What exactly can we expect from the time skip? To begin with, is the time skip really happening in Chapter 81? Yeah, it is. Volume 20 ended with Chapter 80, which is the latest chapter at the moment. Now the thing is that Boruto's manga volumes usually contain 4 chapters, but Volume 20 will have Chapter 76 to 80. That's 5 chapters, exactly 1 chapter more than usual. Then again, it may not sound like much, but keep in mind that the average Boruto chapter is 40 pages long, and an average volume is 160 to 180 pages long. However, Volume 20 is going to have 216 pages because it will contain 5 chapters. Well, how is that relevant? It's relevant because Kishimoto plans on having Volume 21 be a new beginning. Why else would you make Volume 20 an outlier? Why else would you go on a 4-month-long hiatus? There is no other way to go about it. The time skip has already begun with the ending of Chapter 80, and Chapter 81 will start with something like Boruto Shippuden. That's what's up. Well, now let's speculate how things are going to change over the time skip. We know that Kawaki is dead set on killing Boruto for obvious reasons. We also know that Code is ready with an army of tiny 10 tails to trample the Leaf Village. Yeah, the Boruto time skip rhymes with the Naruto time skip, but the circumstances and the stakes are vastly different. Boruto definitely has way more on his plate than Naruto had when he went away with the Pervy Sage. I mean, Boruto and Sasuke aren't just going to escape to a different dimension if Code's 10 Tails army is on its way to get Boruto and ruin the Leaf Village. Similarly, we can't expect Code to sit back and relax for a few years while Boruto trains. Things are different now. Doesn't matter if it's true or not, the propaganda is here that Boruto killed the Hokage. The Leaf Village isn't going to relax. No, they will be out for Boruto's blood. The other villages will be in on it as well because this is the United Nations we're talking about. Another important question is who will be the next Hokage? Will they ask for Kakashi to come back just like how after Minato's death the 3rd Hokage took the seat again? Sure, Kakashi will be an infinitely better pick than someone like Konohamaru, but with the way things are, the most likely candidate is Shikamaru. He has been actively involved in the past few arcs and he is going to let Boruto get away. Shikamaru is going to be the 8th Hokage, but if the story has some other role for him, Kakashi may return. Or maybe, is it finally time for Kiba to realize his dream of becoming the Hokage? Anyways, so going back to Boruto and Sasuke. They will have to avoid Kawaki, the Leaf Village assassins as well as assassins from other villages, and then they would also have to be wary of Code's 10 Tails army. Of course, Mitsuki has been genuinely angered after what happened, so I guess he will be actively looking for Boruto as well. See what I'm getting at? The situation is different from what it is when Naruto had a time skip, and yet the time skip is still happening. One way to go about is for the story to have a much shorter time skip, maybe 1 year? Boruto and Sasuke can spend that time training while navigating through the current mess, maybe go on a vacation to another dimension. There could be short flashbacks that fill us in on what happened during that time, and then there could be another time skip which will lead to that promised fight between Kawaki and Boruto. Sounds straightforward, but highly unlikely. We have been promised a time skip, so while there could be flashbacks, Boruto should at least be the same age as what he was shown to be during that fight in Chapter 1. Code's Ten Tails army will have to be sorted out by someone other than Boruto and Sasuke for the time skip to flow naturally. Could Kawaki be the one? He is the person Code was actually after in the first place. Anyways, let's also talk about how the other characters play into this. Basically, Sarada and Himawari. Sarada awakened her Mangekyo Sharingan because of her love for Boruto, or something cheesy like that. Man, how low has the mighty Uchiha clan fallen? Alright, so since she has awakened the Sharingan, she will finally be getting some much needed power-ups. But how is she going to learn more about the Mangekyo if Sasuke is not around? The library again? Nah, I think Kakashi can be the one who trains her. Speaking of Himawari, Daemon had a pretty strong reaction when he saw her. This could mean that Himawari has some kind of broken potential that we currently don't know about. Hey, it could even be the Itachi thing all over again where Boruto is Itachi who killed their parents and Himawari is Sasuke as she sees and prepares herself to kill her brother? Nah, not the wholesome Uzumaki fam. What's more likely is for her to realize that this whole thing is a sham. Sarada and Sumire can help her out with this one. There's also Ada, who told Boruto that she won't help Kawaki search for them. This is good because it means that Boruto is not coming back to the Leaf Village for the time being, and that means he won't be here in case Code invades. That does make you wonder though. In the Boruto and Kawaki fight on the Hokage monuments, we notice that the Leaf Village has been destroyed. Who did it? The Ten Tails army? Nah. That'd make Boruto out to be a bad guy because he wasn't here to protect the village. It's gotta be something else. It's gotta be something that we still can't predict. It'll be interesting to see what Ada and Daemon will be up to during the time skip. For what it's worth, she has finally started losing interest in Kawaki and is now more interested in Boruto. Another important thing to consider is how before the promised fight between Boruto and Kawaki, Sasuke is going to die. Boruto has already received the scar on his right eye, but he is still missing Sasuke's cloak and his sword after all. Yep, that's right. While we may not know where the time skip is going to take us, there is still a lot of story left to be told. There's Momoshiki hiding with Boruto, there's Kashin Koji as well, we don't even know what's up with Boruto's Jogen. Heck, for all we know, the endgame antagonist for the Boruto manga might as well be Shiba Otsutsuki. What do you guys think? There is still a lot to unpack here, so feel free to share your wild thoughts in the comments section down below. Let us continue this discussion.